know, there's a Kowloon Tong, and the most expensive area among Hong Kong.
You get that sense of excitement just by being in the building. This is obviously where the great young minds come and they get excited about science. I can see it all around. I mean, I never knew that a computer looked like that from the inside. So it must just be great that the students can come here and get absolutely hands-on with genius development, doing science, not just reading a book, but I can see that they're going to be inspired after just a few hours here.
Yeah.
Well, what do they say, that you never get a second chance to make a first impression? So this is what people see when they get in here. There's some fun science. There's a skeleton over there. Little kids will love it, as parents might be talking to us. The kids can play on the Game Boy or play on the hockey.
They more than expect afterwards, because we have series of courses, all you need, and we bring surprise to kids. That's our motivation.
Yeah.
Let me show you around, okay?
That'd be lovely. Fantastic.
As you can see here, we will really give them the vision how they will be in the future.
Yeah.
Wow. Seems like we're really in sort of the heart of what goes on here at Genius. Can you just tell me a little bit about some of these things around here?
Yeah, sure. Well, the whole thing philosophy Genius is to have hands-on. So we've got a proper, like a laboratory bench. This is the real
deal, isn't it? This is where the magic happens. Right here.
Just over there, you can see we've got actual dangerous goods cabinets. We have proper chemicals that you'd find in any school or university laboratory, with warning signs all over the place. Right from the beginning, in the chemistry lessons, we teach the kids what to do and, more importantly, what not to do. Mm-hmm. Don't touch anything. If you see something spilled, don't touch it.
Yeah.
So they get the habit of what's safe, because
Yeah.
safety is obviously the prime concern. And they get to know, just by repetition and by us showing them, some liquids, which we call acids, can actually dissolve metal.
Wow, so there's obviously the safety aspect is obviously really important.
Very much.
But then there's scope for that creativity as well.
Yeah. Well, then perhaps this shelf here, we've got lots of bits and pieces. We've got this is called the Stirling engine. John Stirling invented this. It shows conversion of energy. We've got so that's probably
Looks like a little tank, which
we've got a heat source. It'll heat the air in here, which expands it, pushes the piston, drives the wheel, creates electricity on this little generator, lights the light bulb. So we've got chemical energy, kinetic, electrical, and light. And you can hear it, so sound. 5 different types of energy in this one toy.
wow. So it's absolutely that idea of seeing an experiment one-to-one. Textbooks are important, but for other occasions perhaps, and this is really where they can see science and see the world around them.
Hey, pleasure meeting you.
Great to meet you too.
Teacher Ismail, head of ICT and Computer Science.
Wow, look at this.
Yes, there's a lot of tech going on in here. While Genius development doesn't just cover the programming side of things, we tend to be very hands-on. We like to cover absolutely every aspect of ICT and computer science, all the way down to extremely advanced programming. We have very hands-on activities with our students. Tear apart a computer, find out what's inside it, figure out exactly what each of your parts do, rather than just having a theoretical overview of it in a bunch of pictures. You can actually feel it in your hands, and you can see what these things are made out of. And very often we see students asking questions.
Look, this looks fantastic.
By all means.
Wow.
And this is the fancy one that all the students love. They keep asking me, why is it gold at the bottom? And then we get to delve into, hey, how does electricity work? Which materials conduct electricity better? And all of a sudden you've gone from an ICT and computer science class, and you're discussing physics and logic gates and things like that.
But it's a great way in, a great way to sort of start them off on that journey of exploration.
Because when it comes to STEM education, curiosity is the most important thing out of everything. Once you get a student curious, you can have them motivated towards studying, rather than just telling them, hey, you're preparing for an exam.
And this I suppose, particularly for your students, they can absolutely see how this is where the world is moving to.
yes,
You
yes.
said AI, and we have students as well that maybe haven't had access to this kind of equipment and technology, but are considering coding, computer science. What kind of advice would you give them, apart from obviously to come here and to get involved with this equipment?
Most education centers, they offer basics such as block coding. As good as block coding is, it doesn't prepare you for the future. It gives you good foundational knowledge, but it doesn't prepare you for anything. So basically, I would suggest whenever you feel curious about something, we live in a modern day and age where YouTube, and there's so many resources that are readily available for people. Find all the multiple ways to skin the cat. That's the best advice I could give to all of our students. Because there isn't one way to success in life. STEM education is founded on the idea that bringing all these different things, where we have engineering, we have mathematics, science, all of it brought into one thing can make you a successful human, as long as you have passion. No matter what that passion is, you will be successful.
Also, one point I want to mention, some parents think about learning computers is one of the options, but we believe it's not an option, it's a power. Because nowadays everything is about AI, so kids should be nurtured as early as possible the comprehensive knowledge of computer.
So it's something that's part of their education
Yeah.
and the fabric of the world they live in
Yeah.
and the future.
Yes.
And what would you say is the typical age? I know Genius work with students from an absolute spectrum and really help nurture their development. Is there an age where most students engage with Genius?
I would say 5 to 10. The youngest is about 3. The eldest, we've got them actually sitting their IGCSEs, so they're 12, 13, 14. We're developing A-level IB courses at the moment, so we're starting to get the older kids in. But the age from 5 to 10, we think by the time they've gone through a bunch of courses with us, by the time they're 10, they can probably sit in IGCSE and get an A star.
Yeah.
There's no reason why somebody has to wait until they're 12 years old to learn about electrons. They can learn 5, 6.
So it's specialised tuition delivered by experts at the right time, and it would be fair to say that in Hong Kong that sets you apart from absolutely everyone else.
Highest talent.
I really like your logo, actually. I like
Adjust.
Yeah. I mean, this is, yes, fantastic, state of the art.
Something go around.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much for showing me around.
It's my
Really
pleasure.
clear that this is an exciting new innovation in education.
And one day I hope I can bring Genius to UK.
I would absolutely love that.
You're my partner. Okay.
Thank you again.
Thank you.